Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel and another Ban Them episode. This game, we have the T77. Now, it starts off because it is boss mode. He's not happy that the Leopard PTA is the boss. Like, it literally just starts the game, sees the Leopard's the boss, and then starts raging, calling Wargaming a cheating company just because of the Leopard PTA being the boss. And he's not happy for the rest of the battle just because, I don't know, maybe he wants to be the boss. I really don't know. Honestly, I don't know what caused him to start raging. And he's literally loser box only. And he goes all battle. He goes literally all battle for no reason. Now, at the end of the day, he doesn't do too bad. I mean, he could do better. But considering the team, and then he starts saying that the Leopard and the 152 Ukraine, like, really? What was that from? Because the Leopard hasn't said anything. The object hasn't said anything. The only one that's said anything, the Smasher and his platoon mate. But even when they said something, it wasn't really bad. It was, okay, not this again. We're going to win. We're going to win. But, you know, he's just raging at the object. And he's just raging at the Leopard PTA. Maybe it's because they are the only tier 9s. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know why the need to rage, and then start saying things like Ukraine this, Ukraine that. Like, was there any need at all for that? Like, what brought that on? I really do not know. But we don't need players like this in the game. Like, I know it's special game mode, and if he doesn't want to do anything, you know, it doesn't matter. It's special game mode. At least he is trying. But why rage? You know, I get that a lot of people out there want to play the boss mode. They want to be the boss. Now, I don't really play boss mode, but when I do, I've never ever been the boss. I've never been the boss in the special game mode. Now, I also tested the boss mode back on the day on a test server, and even then testing it, I was never the boss. It doesn't bother me. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's randomized, so it's just a random person who is the boss. But, you know, to rage like this guy is raging for no reason whatsoever. Wargaming, get rid of him. Just get rid of him. We don't need these kind of players in the game. So just do us all a favor and delete them from the game. Don't let them play. Ban their IP or whatever you need to do. But yes, just because he's got the name Wallet Warrior, which those of you that don't know, it's someone that spends a lot of money. Whether he is or not, I don't know, but his name is Wallet Warrior. He's driving a premium, so you never know. But still, just because he's a Wallet Warrior, he doesn't deserve to play this game. Report the Leopard and the 152. And like I said, he carries on the arseholes just because they are the only tier 9s. That's the only thing I can suggest it being. But yeah, Wargaming, get rid. Moving on, we got a completely different, I mean, 704 also Ukrainer bot. So yeah, that, you know, hurry up and Wargaming and ban them for good. Don't just chat ban them. Don't just ban them for 24 hours. You need to perma-ban them. So if they want to play, they have to create a whole new account. And then they're going to carry on doing it anyway. So just ban that. Then they'll carry on. So just ban that. And then eventually they'll probably give up playing the game, which is what we all want. Anyway, moving on to the next battle. Now, this one is one of those that I keep telling people, like, constantly keep telling people, if you get this in battle, just ignore it. So we are looking at the Sheridan there. So straight away, the Sheridan turns, and of course the Leopard's like, where are you going? Like, mediums and light tanks go left. And even the E5 is questioning, what? Question mark. And the only thing the Sheridan wants to do is to go and block the tortoise. And, you know, again, we get that. People do it. People think it's fun. Just try to ignore it. I know it's not fun for the tortoise being blocked, but what happens with that guy being blocked, I mean, look, so the Sheridan and the Tortoise is out of the game. The E5 currently is out of the game because he's there watching. And not only that, the Leopard that we're watching here, he does he does the right thing to go and help, but you shouldn't, because now that is 4 tanks out of 7 out of the game. Like 4 tanks, just all you've got to do when you get these kind of players is just try to ignore it. Yes, there is 2 players out of the game, but, just play your own game. Play your own game and hope for the best, because you can still do it without 2 players. I've seen it. But without 4 players, it's going to be very, very hard, especially as the red team are already there. They've all pretty much come this way. They are all there, and there is already 1 tank out of the game. So, yes, he did the right thing, and I'm not going to rage at that. I'm not going to say, like, what are you doing, Leopard? Like, I get what he was doing. He was trying to help his teammate, which, is okay to do. But you've just got to look at the bigger picture. And now you're out of the game. One of the highest DPM mediums in the game, you're now out of the game. And he could have got into position before these guys got there. He could have got into a better position than he's in. And it may have been a completely different outcome. You never know. You never, ever know. But the one thing I would always say is ignore the people that rage. Ignore the people that block. Don't rage. If you're the one getting blocked, don't rage. Just go with it. Okay, fair enough. It is what it is. Just go and have a cup of tea while he's blocking you. Or just, keep trying to get out, because sometimes they give up. Like the Leopard, the Leopard helped the Tortoise. And then after that, the Sheridan run away. So, it's not always that they are going to block you for the whole battle. It's not always the case, but the only thing I would suggest is just stay calm, report it at the end of the game, maybe send the replay to World of Tanks, Wargaming, sorry. And even now, so he's done his blocking, and now he just runs away, and he's not even interested in fighting. He's not even interested. And I know it's a 2 versus 7. This guy, I mean, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. They're kind of all they're all ignoring him. The Death Star's just like, okay, do I shoot him? And then of course we get to the Sheridan, and yeah, he's basically what he's doing here. He doesn't want a cap. He's just telling the team where he's at, and that rhymes. He doesn't want a cap. He's telling them where they're at. And that's all he's doing. That is all he's doing. Look, he's not interested in doing absolutely anything. So yes, you killed Gus Fring. You should be banned from the game as well. And Wargaming, you need to do it. They need to do it. They need to set an example. And at least these people who try to do these things will actually think twice. You know what? I've seen this guy do it and he got Burma banned. So, I'm going to stop doing it. That is what Wargaming need to start doing. And they need to start doing it now. So let me know what you think in the comments below. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye.